I want you to grab your wallet right now. Pull out any credit card. Look at the front. You will see a small date stamped into the plastic. Maybe it says August 2027. Maybe March 2026. That tiny number quietly controls when your card stops working. But here's the question nobody asks. Why? The card is not milk. It does not spoil. The plastic does not rot. Your account does not disappear when the clock strikes midnight on that expiration month. So why does every credit card on earth come with a built-in death sentence? Banks will tell you it is about security, and that is partially true. But the real reasons go much deeper, and some of them have nothing to do with protecting you at all. Today, we are uncovering why credit cards really expire and why banks are perfectly happy you have never thought to ask. Let's start with the official explanation. Security. Every time you swipe, tap, or type your card number online, that data travels through dozens of systems, servers, payment processors, databases. Over time, your card information gets scattered across the digital universe. Old subscriptions, forgotten websites, data breaches you never even heard about. The expiration date acts as a kill switch. When your card expires, all those scattered numbers become useless. A hacker sitting on stolen data from 3 years ago suddenly has nothing. The expiration date is not protecting the card in your hand. It is protecting you from the ghost of every transaction you've ever made. But here is where it gets more interesting. Security is only part of the story. Credit cards are physical objects, and physical objects wear out. The magnetic stripe on the back gets scratched from thousands of swipes. The chip accumulates microscopic damage. The plastic warps slightly from years in your warm pocket. If cards never expired, you would eventually be standing at a checkout counter, desperately swiping a piece of plastic that simply cannot communicate with the machine anymore. The expiration date forces a refresh. It guarantees you always have a card that actually works. Now let's talk about the part banks do not advertise. Technology evolves fast. The card you got 5 years ago might have outdated security features. Newer cards have stronger encryption, more resilient chips, and more advanced fraud detection built directly into the hardware. By expiring your old card, banks can quietly upgrade you to better technology without asking permission. You simply receive a shiny new card in the mail, and you probably do not even notice the difference. It is a forced migration disguised as routine maintenance. Here's where things get a little darker. That expiration date is also a marketing opportunity. When your new card arrives, what is usually in the envelope? Offers, promotions, upgrade invitations. Banks know you have to open that envelope. You need the new card, so they slip in advertisements for premium accounts, higher credit limits, new rewards programs. That mandatory moment of attention is worth millions in marketing value across their entire customer base. Your expiration date is not just a security feature. It is a scheduled sales pitch. There's another reason that might surprise you. Banks actually want to check on you every few years. When your card expires and a new one is issued, it triggers a quiet review. Has your address changed? Is your account still active? Have you died? Banks lose enormous amounts of money mailing cards to outdated addresses, maintaining accounts nobody uses, or worse, allowing fraud to continue on accounts belonging to deceased customers. The expiration cycle forces a regular audit of their entire customer database without them having to lift a finger. You do the work by activating the new card. And here is one final detail most people never consider. Expiration dates help merchants too. When you set up a recurring subscription, that expiration date acts as a natural checkpoint. It forces companies to verify your payment information again periodically. Without expiration dates, zombie subscriptions could charge dead accounts forever, creating disputes, chargebacks, and chaos. The expiration date keeps the entire payment ecosystem clean. So, why don't banks explain all this? Because it's easier to say security. That's the answer everyone accepts without question. The full truth, that your expiration date is a security feature, a technology upgrade, a database audit, and a marketing opportunity all wrapped into one, is a little less flattering. It reveals that the system is designed as much for their convenience as your protection. So the next time you slice open that envelope and activate a fresh card, remember this. That expiration date was never just about keeping you safe. It's a carefully engineered reset button that benefits everyone in the system, especially the bank that issued it. If this changed how you see that little date on your card, hit the like button and share this with someone who never questioned it. Subscribe to Plain Sight for more hidden stories behind the everyday things we take for granted. Because sometimes the smallest details hide the biggest secrets.